Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy Steen, and this workout is gonna be a full body 3-repeater workout. All right, so that format, you'll do 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds in between. We take one exercise, repeat it for those 3 rounds, then move on to the next exercise. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today. Now, here are the dumbbells that I'm using, so lift within your abilities, and I will start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. If you're looking for more nutrition help, our nutrition coach, Kim Hogarth, is offering some one-to-one sessions now. You can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check in the description below for more details on that. Today though, let's do this strength workout and move daily. All right, I'm hitting functional strength on my watch. It is a strength workout, but not your standard strength where we're going slow through the movements, right? Hitting it for 12 reps. This will be, well, moderate rep range probably, depending on how heavy you're lifting. I'm still gonna try and challenge my muscles there toward that failure or fatigue point. All right, I'll lift a little bit lighter because of the nature of the timing. You do get a little 10-second break, but then you're coming right back to that muscle, right? So you can lift slow, you can lift a little quicker and lighter. It's up to you. You make sure it's the workout that you want to do today. But we'll hit all of the major muscle groups in the body. One more here, take it wide and hand to toe tap. One more here. Good, let's take it down to the ground into the world's greatest stretch. One hand is on the ground, you're sinking nice and low, stretching the hip flexor, inner thigh, torso, chest, and switch sides. Step it up and reach. This wakes up those legs, doesn't it? Switch again. And one more here. Oh, feels good. All right, come to standing. Let's heel dig here. We'll just warm up all of the muscles, ligaments and joints here, increasing blood flow. High knee right here. And butt kicks. Tap across. And overhead reach. One hand behind the head, one behind the back. Draw your shoulders or elbows back rather. Switch, stretch, switch. One more here. Let's take it to a plie and open in the chest here. Last one here. And torso turn to finish. Okay, 3-repeater. We'll start with the one exercise 3 times, then move on. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna hold 15s. We're starting with that squat deadlift combo. So suitcase squat, then we'll hip hinge and stand, holding 15s, feet shoulder width. Drop it here, low, hip hinge and stand. Low, hinge and up. Very good. I'll show a side view here for you. Hips go back, drive the hips forward. Okay, round 2. I should bring my little box here to set things down in the meantime. You don't have a lot of rest though. Let's go. Drop, hip hinge, and stand. My cracky knees are waking up here. Click, clack, click, clack. Anyone else? Click, clacking as we go. Okay, one more round. Yeah, there's not a lot of time to put the weights down in between, so if you do, shake the hands out, pick them up, and work. We're gonna take it to the ground, and I'm taking these 15s with me. Next, tricep press, flutter kick. Eliminate the flutter if you can't do both. Palms face each other and press to the ceiling. So we press, nice and slow and controlled here. Think of pushing the small of your back into the ground. And again, just let the legs down if you can't do both, or if you find you're arching your back too much. There's one little rest. 2 more here. Okay, get into position, palms facing, and press. Rest. I'm getting about 10, 11 reps in, so I'm gonna keep aiming for that. Final round, ready, and press right here, up. We'll stay down here for an ab move coming up. An ab rollout. I'll hold this 15 with or without weight for yourself, slow on the descent, and then you sit up. So slow, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up. Slow, 2, 3, 4, and up. Try to keep that dumbbell close to your chest on the descent. Nice. Okay, round 2. Test your weight. If it's too heavy, you can eliminate or grab something lighter. Ready, and down, 2, 3, 4, and up. Good. Okay, one more. We're gonna stay down here and do a kneeling curl press coming after this. Get ready, and you're down, 2, 3, 4, and up. down, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, kneel or stand if you wish. I'm gonna do a curl press, again, sticking with those 15s. I'm tall, arms are close to the body. Curl, press, down, here. That's it. Why kneel, you ask? When we stand, sometimes we use a little momentum, a little lower body to pop up those weights. This takes that out of the equation. It's slightly more challenging. Of course, I stuck with a heavier weight, so I'm moving slower. That's good, that's fine. Rest, woohoo! So far, so good, folks. Round 2. Ready? Here we go. One more. Get ready, shoulders low and back, and curl. Okay, standing for that front lunge pass under. I'll stick with my 15, alternating legs. You're tall, pass it under, so you're low and pass. Switch legs, low and pass. Try to keep the torso tall. So that means you need to go nice and low. And if you can't get that low, just hold the dumbbell here. Okay, instead of passing, that's fine. Just encourages a deeper dip. Rest, sip. Round 2, and work. One more. Heart rate's climbing with the legs. Get ready and lunge. We'll stick with this 15 for that clean and snatch coming next. Okay, 4 sets here, 30 seconds aside. Okay, I wanna get a full 30 on each. Wide stance, drop it low, clean and snatch. So low, watch your face and head. Low, up. Use your hips for power, but don't arch the back at the top. Good. One more. Yes. Switching arms. Okay, round 2. Wide stance. Low, up. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna move up to my 20 pounds just because that felt easier. Stay the same if you'd like. Round 3, clean and snatch. Yeah, now I gotta work. Popping those hips. It's way harder. Switch, one more here. Then a water break coming up. Okay, wide and drop. Last for me. Oh, mercy. Okay, nice. Grab some water. Take a look at the screen. That's what's coming next. Pause longer if you need. Okay, I'm holding, I think, a 12 for my squat lunge combo. These are hard. All right, same side, 30 seconds. Here we go. So we squat and lunge, back to squat. Stay here. A full 30. That's why I didn't go too heavy, because I'm not, I'm not here for the pain as much as I am for the gain. But yeah, this is painful no matter how you slice it, with or without a weight, because you're keeping tension on those muscles, which is lovely and tremendous. One more here. There it is, shake it out. Now we'll switch sides again, 4 on this guy. We'll do 2 each side. Okay, sticking with the 10. Drop it to the squat and lunge. Rest, switch sides again. Make sure you're not holding your breath on this. Here we go. And one more to the other side. Here we go. Squat, lunge. I'm gonna be grabbing my 12s for my reverse lunge hammer curl coming next. Quick transition, so I'm just letting you know we're gonna move. We are gonna move. Last here. Reverse lunge hammer, holding 12s. Curl at the top, alternate legs. Drop it low, hammer here. Other leg, hammer here. Rest. Whew, heart rate. Round 2, alternate, low, and curl. Let's do one more of those. Then I'll stick with the 12s for another leg curl combo. All right, drop it back. You've got a plie bicep curl next. Palms will face the ceiling this time. So we've got some good volume on biceps here. Okay, plie low, stand and curl, shoulders back, back is tall. Drop it low, stand and curl, low. Try not to bend forward at the waist. Keep your torso tall, bend the legs. Rest. Whew. Are your knees out over your toes? Check and make sure. Round 2 and drop. Plie and curl. One more here. Then I've got one more pull exercise for us. Then we'll move to push. Ready and drop, low and curl. The next is your pull complex. That's gonna be a bent over row, hammer curl, high pull. So really it's whatever you can hammer curl or high pull. I'll stick with 12s. Okay, hinge at the waist. You're gonna row, stand and hammer, and then hit your high pull at the top. Start here, let's go. And we row, stand, hammer curl, high pull here, up over the chest. Hinge, row, curl, pull, up, let's go. Good. Hinge, row, curl, pull. Try not to swing the dumbbells. Easy to do after the hammer. Bring it to a dead stop here and pull. Okay, nice. Round 2. Pull your shorts down. Pick up the dumbbells. Engage the core, hinge and row. Hammer curl, high pull. Let's do one more round, then we're gonna take it to the ground after. Okay, we've got some more push exercises down there. Hinge, here we go, up. And pull right here. Going into my tricep extension. All right, we're gonna do this with a glute thrust. Everything is up, everything is down. Here we go, so bring it down and press. Squeeze your glutes at the top, slow on the triceps. Slow and up, I'm sticking with these 12s. Squeeze, come on. Basically, a minute and a half on the triceps is what we're doing, with that little 10-second reprieve. All right, rest. Get ready. Everything is up. Round 2, here we go, and down and okay, rest. One more here, then we're gonna go into our partial Turkish. Get up, so stay down here. Everything is up, hips are up, and we're slow and press. Hands are getting sweaty. Oh, mercy, this is getting hard too. All right, I'll set one down, partial Turkish with my 12, 30 seconds aside, 4 sets here. Knee is bent, arm is straight. We come to seated, push the hips up here, roll it back down. If you can't do that, you're just gonna come to seated. If you can't do this press part, okay? Stay on this side with me. Up, push, push, slow, that's it. This arm that's in the air stays completely straight. So you're hitting a nice isometric contraction for the shoulder while working core and mobility for the lower. Okay. Don't talk at the same time, Trace, it's too hard. Switch sides. Other knee is bent, other arm is straight. And we up, hand goes behind, push, and roll it down. This is one of my favorites. I know it's not all of your favorites. I've heard in the comments, but I like it. I know some of you do too. Such a good functional exercise. So good. Okay, switch sides. I think I'll do another functional training workout coming up soon. It's good to practice that stuff. Get ready and up. Be controlled here. Don't bend that elbow. Yes, I saw you. If you were wondering if I'm talking to you. Okay, one more on the other side. Then a water break before we move back to standing. Ready, here we go, and up. Very nice. Okay, you're doing great, everyone. Grab some water. You can pause if you need longer. Woo, having fun so far? Me too. Check the screen. That's what's coming up next for us. Going into that squat Arnold press. I'm gonna go with 12s. This one's fatiguing. cardio-wise, feet shoulder width. You're gonna squat up and press. That's it, right here. Try not to rest your elbows on your knees. Hover and press. Nice. Rest. See, gets the heart rate up, that guy. Round 2, get ready, drop it here. One more. Ready? Right here. Drop it low. Setting one of those 12s down, going for my side lunge lateral. 4 sets of this one. 30 seconds aside, here we go. Lunge, lateral here. Go lighter if you need. I've been practicing my lateral raises with 12s. I even did 15s the other day for 5 reps. So getting stronger there for myself. But a lot of you will be at 3s or 5s. It's a hard lift. That's okay. Gotta do what you can do, not what I can do. Switch sides. Switch hands, take a step. Stay tall, reach your hips back. One more each leg and arm. Shoulders back. Here we go. Keep your back flat. Twelve's hard. I did a heavy workout yesterday where I did a few shoulder exercises. Feeling that today. Here we go. I'll be grabbing my 20s here, deadlift, front squat. Okay, let's hit the deadlift first. Then you snatch it into that front squat position. Hinge, hinge here, snatch, drop. Engage the core, hinge, and drop. rest. That's heavy. All right, round 2, deadlift here. One more. Doing well, folks. Deadlift here. And hinge. I'll be taking these 20s to the ground for my chest press. On your back. Okay, over the chest. We're gonna do a glute bridge at the same time. Everything is up, then down. So push it over the chest and down. Over the chest. Wrists are locked in neutral. Let's try not to rest the elbows on the ground. Hover, then press. Hover, and press. Be careful where you rest these. If you put them on the ground, then pick them up, you should sit up probably if your weight is heavy because you don't want to hurt your shoulder. Round 2, and push. Everything is up. Rest, one more here. Then you're staying down here for your lying leg raises for abs. Get ready and push. Press it up. For my lying leg raises, I'm gonna set one of these 20-pound dumbbells behind my head so I can hold on to it. That helps to keep my lower back on the ground a bit better. Okay, mercy in the middle. That's what I have to say. Okay, back you go. That's not even. Here we go. Double leg raise. So legs are up and you're slow. Here. Push the small of your back into the ground. That's it. And to make it more challenging, don't come up all the way to reprieve. Keep it in that 45-degree plane right here. That's harder, but I don't think I'll do that. But you can. Okay, hug the knees, give them a little rest for a second. Round 2, are you ready? Oh, sweaty minion. Here we go, and work, slow, slow, slow. You could also put your hands under your bottom. That helps. Single leg modifies this instead of both at the same time. Hug the knees. One more. Mercy. Ready? And legs up. Here we go. You'll stay down here for a renegade row coming next. with the bear step in. Okay, with my 20s, renegade row, and then you're gonna step in, back, back. All right, so plank position, row to the left, row to the right, then walk it in, back, back. Now you can hop it to make it more challenging. So row, row, hop, back, whatever you like. Bum is down. Have a wider base of support for your feet if you feel too tippy. Go narrower if you want more of a challenge with the feet. Row, left and right, hop or walk. One more. This is your last exercise, everyone. Get ready. Plank position, row, other side. Hopper, walk. 20s are hard here. Ten seconds. Anyone can do anything for 10. In 3, 2, 1 and done. You've moved daily in your compound, full body, 3 repeater, 3 or 4 workout. I'm so sweaty, holy, that was good. Okay, excellent. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Don't forget to be subscribed to this channel. Check out the description below. There's lots of free giveaways down there, like if you want my free arms guide or what I eat in a day guide. That's all in the description below, so check it out. All right, stay tuned for a stretch if you can. Well, I never. And if I did, I shouldn't have. No, just kidding. That was amazing. Good. Oh, Nelly, let's give those knees a hug. Small circles on the back right here. How did you feel? How are you feeling? Sweaty like me? Totally. And not a stitch of cardio in sight, but it is cardio-esque when you do a workout like that. Let's bring the leg in. One leg is straight. Like when you have minimal rest, right? When you have short intervals and fast tempo, you really have an opportunity to elevate the heart rate, which is why a workout like this can be beneficial in a fat loss phase. Switch sides. This is the type of workout that I have in my fat loss stream in the membership or any of the programs where they're fat loss based. You do a lot of this type of stuff as well, just because it's great for calorie burn. Like what did I burn today? 315 in that time frame. So it's good. If I were doing, let's let the legs fall to one side and look to the other side. If I were doing a straight strength workout, nice slow reps with rest period in between, maybe rep range. We do move at a slower pace. You are activating, the muscle fibers because we're having that repetition, we're having volume. So you're benefiting the muscles in a different way, more hypertrophy and growth. This is great for maintenance. Some people definitely can grow muscle using workouts like this, so don't hear me say that. But if you're a seasoned lifter, switch sides, you'll maintain doing workouts like this, but you probably won't gain lean mass necessarily. I mean, you might, but this is typically not the format we use for muscle increase, right? That's more my strength stream where we're doing, like I said before, the rep range, the volume over a given week. But this is so good for that fat loss phase, full body training. Yeah, we're maximizing the time because we're going from upper body to lower body to abs, for upper body, lower body, so we can continue moving. We don't have to take long periods of time in between because we don't need to allow our legs to rest because now our arms are working, which is allowing the legs to rest. I really like that sort of training when I'm trying to reduce body fat. And not that I am right now personally, but I have members and people who follow on YouTube who want to do that. So these are great workouts for that. I have a whole playlist of compound workouts, so be sure to check that out. Switch sides here, quad stretch. Just kind of pushing the hips forward toward you, push yours towards me, stretching that quad. But it also gives you such a good feeling of euphoria after when you're all sweaty like that, And sometimes I want that. Other times, if I need my hair for a podcast or if I'm shopping later and I want my hair to look okay, I'll do an upper body workout. That's not how I plan my training schedule, don't worry. Sometimes it is. Let's go into butterfly stretch. Like if I'm taking a flight, I don't have maybe time for a full shower and I want to do something, arm workout, perfect. Doesn't make me that sweaty. Now you know the secrets. Oh, stop talking, girl. Anyway, yeah, we do have quite a few of these compound workouts, so make sure you check that out. Let's put our hands behind us. I'm just gonna really stretch in the chest here. I found that renegade row was tough with those 20s. I don't know what you used. I feel like maybe I normally use 15s and I haven't done that for a bit. Yesterday at my strength workout, I actually did a one-arm row with a 40-pound dumbbell for 5 reps twice. And so that's probably fatiguing my back a little bit as well. Let's sit up tall and big stretch forward here. Grab those shoes, pull them toward you. Not that I'm trying to make excuses, but I really found that exercise. I'm like, holy, that is tough. I hope you found it tough as well. All right, let's just sit tall. Little torso turn, drop the shoulders there. Make sure you go move daily now in your wellness and nutrition. You've done your body such a benefit by moving daily in your fitness. So continue that on through the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the month and year, and you will have moved daily. All right, see you all in the next one.